Welcome back to Law Talk Moments, a legal program designed to help make the complex simple and to promote the practice of law, which I unapologetically consider to be a noble profession. My name is Attorney Rob Caprera, and I'm humbled to be your host again for this program. Today is Mirror Monday, a special feature of Law Talk Moments where I'm free to share my heart with yours to discuss big topics, life topics, matters of universal concern to help us all, hopefully, live life better. Mirror Mondays provide us a chance to look at ourselves, to slow down from the normal hectic pace of our lives, and to ponder how we stand in our culture, and perhaps even take a look at our culture and examine how it is moving. We can adopt a reflective spirit at the beginning of the week, which will hopefully carry us all the way till the end of the week. If it's not overtly obvious, I really enjoy Mirror Monday. Our topic this week involves ethical wills. In my estate planning practice over the past 40 years, I've regurgitated the same basic will for families to pass property to a surviving spouse and perhaps to surviving children or family members, and that's not bad, don't get me wrong, but I've always asked clients to go a step further to write an ethical will, and I've had very few takers. I think ethical wills are very important, so in my older age, I guess I'm now getting a little more aggressive to encourage them. So what is this ethical will about which I'm speaking? An ethical will is a communication from you to your loved ones to be shared after your death to pass on to your survivors a final affirmation of your love for them along with some parting words of wisdom and encouragement. It could be a paragraph or section in your formal will, or it could be a separate document altogether, a note, a letter, or even a video presentation. There are no legal requirements for an ethical will, so you can create and transmit it however you feel comfortable. The essence of the ethical will is simply to encourage those you leave behind to live better. And this is your last chance, so give it your best shot. In 2001, my father, with whom I had been practicing law since 1979, passed away, and I had to close up his affairs and probate his estate. It was difficult. As part of the process, I had to rummage through all of his private papers. To my delight, I found in his safe a letter which I had written to him while I was in college in the early 1970s. I had offended him, and I wrote to ask him to forgive me. To my surprise, to my delight, he felt the letter was significant enough for him to keep in a special place. When I found that old letter in his private papers, it confirmed his love for me and mine for him. I was impressed with the power of a writing to be read after a loved one is dead and gone. Now, grant you, this was sort of a reverse situation where I was the actual author of the letter, but I think it proves the point. A communication regarding the dearness of a relationship found after death speaks loudly and powerfully and meaningfully. It is too easy and precious of an opportunity to pass up, I think. At least that's my strong opinion. And so I'm a very strong advocate of an ethical will. Do you have convictions and values and beliefs that you want to pass on? Have you learned any particular lessons that will benefit your loved ones? Are there goals that you never quite reached but which you hope will be pursued in your absence? Do you have any regrets? Are there any people you wish to forgive? Is there anyone's forgiveness that you desire? Who needs encouragement? Who needs direction? Be lavish with praise. Tell your family that you love them. Tell your children and grandchildren that you're proud of them. I suspect there are a lot of things that you could include in your ethical will. So do it. I promise that if you leave it behind, it will be cherished, and you'll avail yourself of the opportunity to have a further positive impact in the lives of those you leave behind. I'll make one last comment about this. I want you to accomplish this. This is a virtuous task. Trust me. Once you start thinking about and composing this very important last statement to your family, you'll likely appreciate them much, much more, and you'll likely put into practice during your life now those good words and good actions that you hope will speak meaningful when you're dead and gone. Doesn't that make sense? This is surely something to think about. This is Mirror Monday. one final word. I'm always careful and guarded when I talk to clients about end-of-life matters. Some people are afraid of death and absolutely abhor the thought of it. As I have comfortably disclosed in my prior presentations, I have been a follower of Jesus Christ since my second year of law school in 1977. The good news of Christianity is that we don't have to fear death. Christ died for us and offers us the free gift of eternal life. I will never force my faith on anyone, but I will always be open to speak with anyone who is interested to discuss this topic. So reach out to me if you are interested. This completes our time together today. Take a look at yourself and reflect on this information all week long. If you have any questions or comments with respect to this message, please reach out to me at my website, www.capreralaw.com. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you in this way. Obviously, we encourage you to stay tuned for more Law Talk moments. Like us and subscribe if you are so inclined. I look forward to our next time together. Until then, thank you for listening and take care.